Hello and welcome back. I am Offer Mercia and this is episode 6 of our Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer AGO submod campaign for the Dwarves of Khazad Dum. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment and subscribe if you're enjoying that here content, and then really subscribe by pressing that little bell notification so you're notified every single time my content goes live. If you want to keep up to date with my content related updates, then don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Bluesky, both of which can be found in the description down below, alongside my tipping link. So if you're particularly generous, drop us a quick membership, it'd be very much appreciated. But otherwise, let's get underway with this here episode then, shall we? And, just give me back a scratch. Lovely. Crack my neck, and we're good to go. So, this turn, I guess, technically. Last episode we took Dwarf and they're a bit upset. I am hoping that, because they always have a bit of public order problems, and then one turn later it'll jump by a certain amount. And I'm hoping that we'll be good for it, to be honest. I'm hoping we'll be good for it. Right, I do believe I left it. Yep. Where is my everybody's moved. Have you moved? You've moved. You're over at Kufar, which is good. That'll mean only the Blue Mountains left, though. So Thorin's Halls. In spreading the word. That'll be next turn. Lovely. So I will give him a pause right here, and I'll see you shortly. Right. So then. Again, the Steward of Gondor has been felled. Now it's Forlong the Fat. Reached Kufar. While the journey here was long and arduous, we have finally reached Kufar. The rumours were true. There are indeed a large host of our brothers from the Red Mountains here. Stonefoots, Stiffbeards, Blacklocks, and even Ironfists. Though whispered Khuzdul, we told their leaders of our triumph in Khazad Dum, and despite the great distance between us, even they understood the significance of this success. Amongst them, there were a great many who wished to escape the trouble that was brewing in the east. They could not guarantee any assistance, but promised to pass on our message amongst them. Only time will tell what will come of this discussion. Gorafal's rioting, that is kind of upsetting. I'm hoping we can amend that.
Move out.
Get them shifted forward. Ooh, you have a nice little friend. Why can I not? I don't have axe throwers. Okay, that makes sense. I have archers, which is perfectly fine.
Command me.
I'm gonna send them down towards Gorathal. I'm hoping I can turn that place around a little bit. Let's go with Smoking House first. So I'd rather not lose it just to get it back, because that is a waste of effort if I have to do that. And you,
Aye, my lord.
let's send you to Sturlaska Can, which is I think just up there. I don't think it's much further. I think it might actually literally be like here somewhere.
His journey is over, sire. My lord.
Couple more turns and you'll be at Thorin's Halls for us as well. In the end turn as well, we did strike up a new friendship with the High Elves. So we don't have to worry about them attacking us at all, which is nice. Or I think is nice.
Aye.
I'm gonna send one of them down.
We've marched our limit.
Right, my spy, my spy, my spy. Let's get you over to Anon and Orod.
Moving quietly. Stopping here, sire.
There we go. One more turn on the mining network there, which is good. 3 turns on that. Maybe I should have got... Oh, no. 7 turns for the mining networks and would have not helped me at all. So the unrest is going to go down a little bit next turn. But whether it goes down enough, we shall have to see. So I will see you shortly. Right, we're back. So it's rioting. Even worse in Gorothol, which is unfortunate. It's up at 65 now. Get that retrained, get that retrained. We'll see on whether we can keep it for another turn, but I somehow doubt it.
Onward.
Command me.
Aye.
But I will send more friends. Ooh, the mining network got done, obviously, and then there's obviously the mining complex, which I'm tempted to get, but what the first thing I actually want to get is have a look at what this I need for this. So I need Miners Union to get that, which is this building. And way station requires roads. Oh. So I can get the way station as well. I actually need the armorer for the next iteration of that. I do, yeah. So making... Yeah, getting the whole of Erebor wouldn't be too bad. Let's go with that. Yeah, let's go with that first and foremost. I'm hoping that this place can hold for one more term before I... So I can get these guys in here. Because if that is the case, then I'm going to be able to hold it. Ooh, these guys took a beating because of that riot. What happens if I move you out? Do they get happy? Doesn't actually affect them.
Onward. Combining the army.
Doesn't actually affect them.
Merging armies, sire.
That affects them.
An honor, my lord.
Splitting up the troops, sire.
Nice back up at 70, so I'm just going to leave them all there.
Where's the fight?
And if I can get back in next turn, I will do, but this way I won't suffer unnecessary casualties. It is at 70, so I'm thinking this will go down now. I think 70 or 75 is the cutoff. What happens if I move everything back in? No.
Set a watch.
There we go.
Camp here until morning.
Shove it there. Right, let's just carry on moving our diplomat
Awaiting your
towards Thorin's halls.
Aye, sire.
The reason I'm moving in manually is because I don't want to
Can I be of service?
waste a turn
Of course, sire.
on him hitting anything.
Stop here, sire. I'll continue tomorrow, sire.
Where? There's Hazog. Black Shield Archers.
Yes.
Oh, he must have hit something.
On my way.
Get over here.
Stopping here, sire.
I'm gonna have them go down into Ravanian and everything. How much am I making per turn now? About just under 5,000, which is not too bad. Oh, sorry, I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back.
Your service.
Almost copped it then.
They shall not see.
A try for each, which is nice. If you want to read this, read it now. I'm gonna just close it. Bosh. Nobody's taken Tharbad yet. Interesting. Here we got that. Get the post.
Aye. Marching now.
Ooh.
Aye.
Onward!
Aye.
March!
In your name, sire.
Really dislikes you, doesn't it?
You can't hear, good sire.
Interesting. Let's go with something that... Let's go with the Master Stoneworkers Hall. That's the first thing and that I'm going to go for with you. To be honest.
Aye, my liege. Set a watch. Camp here until morning.
It's surprising that he's having such a problem. Maybe a turn without him, they'll be a bit better. I'll have to figure that out.
Please send an emissary to open negotiations, my friend.
Oh, you're mine. I mean, you're
I'm a king.
a dwarf of Erebor.
Yes, sire. Today's journey is over, sire.
Something to investigate.
Awaiting
Ori, let's go.
Of course, sire.
I forget how big the regions are down in this corner. Very not something I'm used to. What's this? Spy. Could send a spy. Maybe just Nah. Not gonna bother with that.
Aye, king.
Thra is gonna stay out of this. What is his problem? Plus 20% unrest. The grudge is unresolved. Okay. That's why. Which is fine. I just need to offset it a little bit with buildings.
My lord.
Yeah, we just need to offset it with a couple buildings and maybe a couple more turns. Right, I'll be right back. Oh no. Oh no. We have received a rather terse message from Ered Luin. That states simply, the Blue Mountains stand alone. We're gonna have to wipe these buggers out now. There had been rumour that a dark emissary had visited the mountains, and what agreement or bargain has been struck, we cannot know. We do know that the dwarves of the Blue Mountains have, if only temporarily, shut down all diplomatic negotiations. Surely, for them to agree to such a thing, the gift must have been very generous indeed. Yeah. Very generous.
In your name, sire.
Hmm. And that is confirmation. They've declared a truce with Moria, Witch Realm, and Orcs of Gundabad. I wonder what has happened to our brothers. What have they done? Hmm. That is not very good of them. Not very good. Right then, you, actually, I'm gonna go straight into the armory, and then the miners' union. I'm actually gonna go straight for the military here. I'm actually gonna put that down to low as well. Actually, there's no point. I'm not getting any benefit from population, so it can stay at normal. Who's this?
Get out of here.
Oh. Where did you come from? Did you come from Zagkala, or did you walk down from Goblin Town? I think I need to know.
We march to glory.
King Shields, interesting.
In your name?
The extra 200 is nice.
Aye, my liege. In your name, command me. We march to glory.
I'm just gonna stick a watchtower here.
Hear the night, sire.
Gonna be slow going on that one though. You are also gonna come out here.
In your name, honor, my lord. Hiding the truth.
Because I need to go and stick a watchtower in various places. I'm not gonna actually do this, in fact, because I don't know where the roads are gonna appear.
We'll rest here
Which
the night, sire.
might be the next construction project. Might be.
Can I be of service?
I wonder how these guys like betraying us or whatever they've done.
I'll continue awaiting your command.
Will it? Ooh,
Of course, sire.
they're still Oscar canned.
Yes, sire.
Will affect us
My lord,
getting our
I'll
friends
continue to
from
move,
them.
sire.
You know. Right, that is another intense. I'll see you shortly. Reinforcements from the Red Mountains arrive. Dwarves from the east. A large contingent of Stonefoot, Stiffbeards, Blackblocks, and Iron Fists have marched from Kufar and beyond to aid us in our cause and to make a new home for themselves. They speak of dark and dawnless days in the east. We are glad to be able to provide them refuge here in return for their services.
Aye, my king.
Blacklock Engineers, Crossbowman Unit, lovely to see it. Stiffbeard Archers, Iron Fist Hammers, Stonefoot Spearmen.
Yes, my king.
Independent, so they've not taken that either.
Stopping here, sire. Sire,
Very interesting. Yeah, you retrain down. Axe Guard, Dark Guard? Interesting name. Iron Guard. And I'm guessing eventually I'll be able to get some Oricani Warriors. Oricani Warriors. Contrary to popular belief, the dwarves do not always shy away from war. Okay, interesting. Interesting. It's not blocked anymore, so I don't need to worry about that. You... 90. I wonder if that's fine now. That is fine now. Good, you're going to stay in there. Can I move all this out?
Onward.
I can.
Aye. Forward. Where to? Onward. Command me.
Give me that.
Aye, my liege. March. My king. Aye.
Gonna have them meet up and then head north towards Zagkala. So I'm making 3,000. These guys will join. Well, these two will join. Can I retrain the... Ooh, I've not got a building. What do I want? Armorer? Yeah. We'll go with armorer. Can I retrain... Erebor? Erebor infantry. Iron Hills Mattocks, Erebor axe throwers. No, I cannot. Okay. Well, then the Erebor infantry are gonna go. I'm gonna save my Sons of the Fallen, so I will be able to retrain them and keeping them in max, not max shape, but in well, fit and ready to go shape will be quite nice.
Marching now.
Bofa, there we go.
In your name, sire. Aye, noble sire. Marching now. Aye, sire. Aye, my king. Set a watch. We come here until morning. My king. Making
Start on there.
sire.
As long as I'm not sticking a watchtower on a path, I'm being good. Although I probably shouldn't have put this one down. But I did. Oh, was that already there, in fact? No, it says it's mine, but I don't think I placed that. No, I didn't. That was one of the orcs. Okay.
What?
What are you? Oricani warriors. Looks like he's dressed in full gold livery or something,
Aye.
which is pretty cool. We're going to be moving up to Zagkala, so I'll be seeing you shortly. Right, we're going to carry on moving our little spy. Eloise, that's the last building though, isn't it? Yeah, he's only... I mean, there's 2 labourers, but they're both free upkeep, so I'm not fussed. Yeah, you go up there, and then I'm just going to have him come down and do it again. And I'm going to bring him into this fort, I would have thought. This fort, I would have thought.
I can't lead the troops there, sire.
Can you
Nay,
reach?
sire, we cannot go there.
No, you can get pretty close though.
Not accessible, sire.
I'm only making 3,000 per turn though, so it's about whether I want to... I'm probably not going to be able to retrain the Dragon Slayers. So I'm going to send them with him. Are you Zenith Guard? You are. Interesting. That these guys are all in front of the Zenith Guard, it makes it a bit more awkward.
Aye, my liege.
1, 2, 3. 3 turns to recruit. I probably don't want 3 turns then. Let's get another Dwarf Traveller. Unless I can... Nope. Not bad at all. Right, and then that's the armory done, so I'm gonna go and get the Miners' Union for Khazad Dum West after that. Where is Gula?
Your service. On my way.
Gandalf.
Who's out there?
I am a warrior, not an
Dunedain Cavalry. Nice little cavalry general, makes a replenishing cavalry general as well, makes it pretty damn good.
My lord. Aye, sire.
We just talk to them straight away.
Have a proposition.
Do you not want some? Yeah, you still want trade rights with us. You just don't want to be.
Was uneventful.
You don't want to be allies.
Sire.
I wonder if me getting there after
My king.
they've decided to accept whatever the gift is will affect the outcome of their decision to join me or not. Or if I get Grimborn Reavers or something. That'd be interesting. Right, that's another in turn, so I'll see you shortly. Lovely. Our emissary has arrived in the Blue Mountains. Our kinsfolk here usually live very peaceful lives, but still are ready for war when the time comes. When we spoke the words of our victory, all of Thorin's halls broke into cheer and celebration. Now we must wait and hope that dwarven warriors come to Khazad Dum from the west. So there's not really that much of a change in their behaviour.
We march no further today.
Onward. Aye, noble sire.
I would have thought there would have been, to be honest.
Onward.
And if there's not, I think there should be. That would be my first little dev suggestion. Like, just a little else if. Saying, have they accepted the gift? Yes. Then they reject the, they reject to send people. Or if they haven't rejected the gift, then they send people. Now let's go with Miners' Union. Retrain everything. Got a thought. What do I want? Let's go with dirt paths first and foremost. Right, let's carry on with Bofa.
Marching now, my king. Aye, sire. We march to glory. Where's the fight?
Another one.
Aye,
I'm just going to stick one right in the corner.
we'll rest here.
And then one here. And then we're going to make a beeline right for this corner. Stick one right here. Dragon Slayers as well, by the way.
Aye.
I'm going to go join them.
Combining the armies, sire.
Right. Where's my spy?
Something to investigate. The shall
What are you? Mountain Orcs. I generally don't
on my way.
care. So they've got Brunost, which is whatever. I'm going to send him over to Zagkala now.
Aye, noble sire.
Should I send the Reclaimers with them? Nah. 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 No. Right, that's another in turn, so I will see you shortly. Right, then. The Regentsman reforms. Dominion is changing. The days of wallowing in the summer sun by the poppies and the juniper berries is like a fleeting dream. Now only war occupies their mind, and oh how heavy it weighs. As was proposed many a year ago by the Order of the Vintercourt and the High Council of Helcarin, the Regentsman reforms have finally been deemed complete. Dorwinian's armies have never been made up of professional full-time soldiers, but were ever an amalgam of the forces of the many distinct people making up their realm itself. Now, with such power and wealth at their beck and call, the position of regent has expanded substantially in authority. By regent's decree, the court's coffers pay for the equipment and training of men, drawn from all the cities and villages that sit on the coast of the sea. Men who are under arms all year round and ready to fight whenever called upon. Advisors from other realms have been paid to help organise this reform. This new force is split into 4 branches of infantry, archers, cavalry, and naval. This step marks Dorwinian's evolution into a polity truly able to effectively direct its power outward. And both friend and foe should be wary of shrewd merchants with such a force at their command. Interesting. So Arden and Nyman are at war with Dal Amroth, and the Woodland Realms declared their allies of Dal Amroth. Interesting. They're pretty far away to help each other. Get them all retrained. And we don't mind that. Lovely. Right, the armour is done. And then the next building for Khazad Dum is obviously the Miners' Union. And then I might go for the mines after that, because that's 4,200, which is a good chunk of change, if we're being perfectly honest with ourselves.
Merging up.
Aye, command me.
Stick a watchtower there.
I can't lead the troops there, sire. Not accessible, sire. Nay, sire. Cannot go there.
Stick one there, just out of the way.
Accessible, sire. Nay, sire.
Because there's not going to be any roads going up here, I don't think.
There, sire.
Eastern Peaks.
Not accessible, sire.
Plus there's roads coming out here and going down. 2 more turns on those roads. 4, 3. I don't even mind that.
What? We march to glory. Command me. Marching now.
Might be a bit close to my
Here, good sire. We'll
friends
rest here
there.
tonight, sire. Make
Stick
it
one there.
here, good
Another tile over, maybe.
Set a watch. We camp here until morning. Where's the fight?
Can I? I can.
Sire.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for that then. Right, we've not had a battle this turn, have we? So I might drag this episode out a little bit. I'll see you shortly. Right, we've got a spy network in Erebor, which is lovely. Ooh, nice little betrothal.
Yes, my king. On my way.
They've got a lot of friends in there.
Where to? March. Marching to engage the enemy, sire.
No
March
friends.
further today.
Why is this an empty banner? Usually full, isn't it? Lovely. We're going to be recruiting any more troops just yet. Purely because we're not able to sustain them fully. Once we take Zagkala, we should probably just go straight for Goblin Town, but I actually want Brunost and on an Orod and Austin Edel first. I don't care about Turdhuin though. They can keep Turdhuin until the Dunedain or someone takes it. We are good.
Perhaps
Grindfan One-Eyed. Grimborn Harbingers. Oh, Grindfan. You're the faction leader now. Now in complete control of the remaining dwarves of the Blue Mountains, has assembled his most capable and loyal followers to his side. With the ancient vaults opened and the most sacred and precious gems of our people cast into armor for him and his sycophants, they are ready to unleash their so-called revenge upon Eriador and its people. Wielding huge two-handed swords, cast from fine dwarven steel deep in the depths of Thorin's halls. They can cut through a hobbit like a hot knife through butter. They are the harbingers of the new dwarven age, and they must be stopped no matter the cost. Interesting.
you wish to parley, send an emissary.
Interesting. Hmm? Very interesting.
Aye, sire. Today's journey is over, sire.
Is it not? I think that is very interesting.
At your service. They shall not see me, sire. Moving quietly.
Aye.
I'm hoping that you lose Rakiberg, to be honest. Could be a little bit of
An enemy to
a
crush.
trouble taking that place.
Marching now. We'll rest here the night, sire. Set a watch. We camp here until morning.
That's probably the greatest distance. It's in between two territories as well. And I think Devastation gets put off on territories. So I should be fine setting it there. Right, it's another end turn. So I'll see you shortly. Lovely, we've got a spy in Dale set up and ready to go now. Let's go and put a spy outside Thranduil's halls now.
Yes, my king.
Alliance announced. Okay. Ooh.
Aye. Onward. Aye. Forward. Onward. Aye. Move out. Aye. Forward. Aye. Marching down.
I would go and attack you first if I got the if it lets me. Just to get a man out of here. I don't really care about them doing anything dirt paths. Ooh, that is very close. I don't like that. It is what it is though, nothing I can do about it. I didn't even do it. So let's go with let's go with pig farm first. Get some get sort of 1% for the public order, the public growth. which I don't mind. This is definitely what I want to know.
At your service.
I thought I'd be able to just walk through here, but I guess not.
Aye, noble sire.
Interesting.
My king. Aye, sire.
Almost ended turn.
We march to glory.
A bit too early then.
Set a watch.
Right then, one more turn of him there, and then I'm going to send him towards my little fort here. And that'll be fine. Right then, that is the end of this turn, so I'll be seeing you shortly. Oh, they did turn up. The reinforcements from the Blue Mountains arrive. Dwarves from the Blue Mountains have finally arrived in Khazad Dum. They send word from the Dwarven Lords of the West, who send us their best regards and some of their warriors. The Vault of Uruk-Tharbun. The treasure vault of Uruk-Tharbun was a wonder of the ancient Dwarven world. The now forgotten dwarves of yore laid mighty spells upon this chamber and filled it with a profound darkness. No light may shine in the vault, not torchlight, nor candlelight, nor crystal lamp. Save perhaps some greater magic, like the light of a Silmaril of Fëanor. In Durin's day, the Vault Keepers were a hereditary caste, trained from a young age to navigate the lightless halls and return with the treasures sought. Some accounts say they grew their beards long, especially long, and used them like a spool of thread to find their way back to the doors. Now, the vault is a maze of corridors, and many of the chambers contain cunning death traps made both by the goblins and naturally by time. A great many treasures likely still remain here, and if we are lucky, the goblin scum have not managed to soil the mighty walls of the Grand Vault, which lies at the end of countless tunnels and chambers. If we ever hope to uncover its secrets, we should get to work immediately. To begin exploring the vault, select Khazad Dum West and open the new tab in the half scroll. So, like this. Guilds? No. Spreading the word. Loot. Okay, that. Action overview. What am I missing? Where are you? I must be missing something. Did you say Khazad Dum East or Khazad Dum West? We'll check both. Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Wanted to do that. Yeah, let's go with Army Barracks. I'm just gonna get that done. Khazad Dum West, yeah. Searching the vault safely always guarantees progress, but at a much slower rate than taking extra risks. Searching and taking extra risks does not guarantee progress and can result in negative outcomes, but it can also yield greater rewards. Let's just search safe. Treasure trove. Discovered behind a collapsed section of the vault, your workers have discovered a small hoard of gold and silver coins. While not particularly useful in progressing through the vault, they are valuable nonetheless. 50 gold, progress 50. And 500 gold, progress 50.
Command me.
Long spears and militia. Broadbeam nobles. Interesting.
Where's the fight?
Stick him in there.
What? In your name, sire, my lord. Aye, noble sire.
Let's go into the fort, please. Lovely. You can now venture out.
Aye, sire. Command in your name, sire.
Stick a watchtower up here. And that'll give me a nice little overview of the entire area.
Aye, my liege. Aye,
Straight in,
closing on the enemy.
I guess.
Aye, starting with the siege. Aye, sire.
At your service. They shall
I'm actually going to just send him round. So they own... Who owns the uplands? Ah. You own the uplands, that's interesting. Next turn there's Miners Union, which is good. Where?
Yes, my king. Something to
That's good.
investigate.
Right then, that is another in turn, so I will see you shortly. Got a failed mission. It is what it is. I don't really care. Right then, Khazad Dum miners. Azagal's tomb protectors. How did I get you? Dwarves have a long memory. Longer than any of the races of Middle-earth. And many of them remember very well the grievous Nerneath Arno Eodad and the fiery wrath of Glaurung, and the glory of the fallen king of Belagost, crushed by the great worm. Ever since that day, dwarves of Ered Luin gather every year to sing an ancient dirge in memory of their great ancestor. Azagal's tomb protectors are the descendants of the warriors of the past who carried the body of Azagal from the field of battle to his eternal resting place. They keep ward over the magnificent vault built on the highest peak of the Blue Mountains. To perform this duty, they equip themselves with a powerful two-handed axe which requires great strength to wield. While they are clad in both mail and plate armor for protection, they also wear a heavy steel helm which covers their face like a mask, thus clearly showing their pride to hail from the Ered Luin, the Blue Mountains. Their fury is unmatched on the battlefield as they sweep through the ranks of the enemy, leaving no survivors. Many goblins and even dragons have fallen from their hands in eternal service to the great king of Belagost. That is a very good unit to get. I'm guessing I'm actually getting that. Let's just close that down quickly. I'm getting that from this, the Halls of the Seven. Yeah, there. So I only get one troop from the Blue Mountains, but it's a banger. To be honest, it's a banger. Right, Khazad Dum. Let's go with the army barracks, get that out of the way, and then I'm gonna go for mining complex, I reckon. Gorathol. Ironmongers.
Please send an emissary to open negotiations, my friend.
Ooh, I've got a little crossing.
Set a watch. We camp here until morning.
That is interesting.
Command me. We march to glory.
Bang on reach. All good. No. You get back in Gorathol, my mate.
Making camp.
My guy.
Good sire.
Awaiting your command. Of course,
I
sir.
can't remember if I've actually already talked to these geezers. Or not.
At your service. Moving quietly.
Ooh, Goblin Army. Someone's attacking Kemmerbryn. I'm going to siege these guys at Zagkala for a little bit. I was going to just carry on until I get a battle, but I don't think I'm going to get one because I want to siege them out for a couple turns to reduce my casualties. So we're actually just going to have a battleless episode. Which is a shame, but it is what it is. Right then, thank you for joining me once again. I am Off from Mercia, and this has been episode 6 of our Third Age Divide and Conquer AGO campaign for the Dwarves of Khazad Dum. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you enjoy our content, and then really subscribe by pressing that little bell notification so you're notified every single time my content goes live. If you want to keep up to date with my content related updates, then don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Bluesky, both of which can be found in the description down below, alongside my tipping link. So if you're particularly generous, drop us a quick membership, it'd be very much appreciated. But otherwise, thank you, and signing off.